Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of HermitCraft from the HermitPack modded HermitCraft super server. I try a new one every time. Hey fool! We're gonna have fun with you today to start off this episode. I'm over in the nether because I want to grab a pigman. Today we are going to take the overpoweredness of creating income from everything to the next level. We need freaking gold. I made another spawner changer and I'm hoping... Yes, we got him. Okay. I'm thinking we should... we'll set up a gold farm to start off today. Ooh, pyrite dust. Okay, that's cool. The nether is kind of a rich place in this pack. If you're playing this pack yourself, I do recommend go to the nether. Make sure you have... Crap. Make sure you have one of these salamander eyes. Put it here, and then you save, bro. You save, man! But anyway, I'm recording this back to back. What back to back means for me is basically I record it pretty much after I finish the previous episode, in the hopes of being able to release it the day after the last episode came out. It's very, very freaking confusing. Basically, I at this point of the episode haven't seen your comments yet, so I do apologize for that, but I'm sure they're gonna be, well... There'll probably be a few saying that I'm a freaking noob. There always is. But that's okay. I hope that you enjoyed last episode. I was very, very happy with the progress that we made. And today we take that to the next level. Whew, look at this place. It is gorgeous. Or it's starting to become gorgeous. So... we got this guy. I'm hoping I have a spawner in my thing, don't I? I think I grabbed... Yes, I have a spawner in here. Okay, boom. Boom. Yes, we did it. Fantastic. Okay, so we have a pigman spawner. Pigmen drop gold when they die. I also got a tip that we should use something called punji stick. So I crafted up a bunch of these. Because the silverfish, we drop down to their death and... Actually, let's remove that. And when we do that, they will immediately die. But with pigmen, we'd have to drop them something like 30 blocks or something for them to die. So it's not going to be as convenient as the silverfish. So I want to rebuild this whole thing. It doesn't fit anymore. We changed this room last time. I need this wall for other things. It looks super cool here, but I got a plan. I got an amazing plan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head down... here to the basement. This is going to be where the Scalda factory starts, where the real work starts. And I've started to dig out an area here. I want quite a bit of a big room down here, and I got a little bit of a plan, but I'm not gonna dig this out on camera, don't you worry. I'll do that off camera. But I was thinking, I want to check out, to do the digging of that room, I want to check out a new item for me that I've never checked out before, called the drill, from actually additions. Okay, you can color them any color, that's not really interesting. Here's what we need: diamondite crystal, which I think I have. Yes, that's the diamond in the little thing that we made. Advanced coil, can we make them? Okay. What's the coil thing? Oh man, I'm gonna need to resonate or whatever it was called. Oh no, I got some of these. Whew, me prepared. Me is prepared. Fantastic English right there. One drill. Boom. That wasn't too hard. Once you have these actually addition things, then it's pretty easy. Okay, so if we right click, shift right click, we get this little interface. I saw someone do this a while ago. I can't remember who it was though. But basically we want to do some upgrades for this. Let's see. Speed. Okay, so I've got some augments ready. Speed 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you need to like stack these, but that's how you do it with some other mod that I can't remember at the moment. I also got a 3 and a 5, which I think is the size of the thing. Anyway, we need to charge this bad boy up. I'm just gonna use it over here. Okay, drill finished. As I just got a text message, weirdly. Okay, let's go down to the basement. and see if this bad boy is better. So without anything, it's like a efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe maybe? I'm not sure. Let's install these. Oh, it's insta-mining. Okay, okay, okay. Here's the big thing. Is this gonna mine a 5x5? If so... Oh, wow! And it's really quick! Oh man! Okay. So if I remove these, can it still do that? No. Okay, so we need the other augments in order for it to work. That's cool though. I mean, check that out. Wow, so many blocks in one. Hold the presses, they say. Hold the presses. I've been digging down here. I actually made a battery, a quintuple battery from our actually additions, and with this you can shift right click and it will charge up my drill. I think it will charge anything up in my inventory that requires energy. That's very important because this thing runs out of energy very quick. But anyway, we're gonna go up here. I'm gonna take a quick break from digging because Scalda has come around and he says that he has a present for us. And I'm pretty sure what that present is. I'm pretty sure that the guy has found a Scalda in his quarry that he's gonna give to us. Look at him stand with his enchanted armor. Oh, hi. Hi. There it is. And there it is. Wow. Excalibur. The real thing. The real thing. Wow. So beautiful. Let me explain. Let me explain what this room that you're looking at is. It's the most gorgeous thing I've ever... No, it's so freaking disgusting. This is how the ground in this pack looks. There must be like 50 blocks in my vicinity. Anyway, the idea I have for this production area is that I want to be able to produce most things in this pack over time. This is going to be a time thing. And down here is where we're going to be doing that. So I've created 9x9 boxes because 9x9 will fill most my farm needs, including spawners. And this one here is going to be dedicated to spawning. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. These redstone blocks are indicating where I'm going to put down the spawners. So we're going to have... I just don't want to put them down now because then, you know, stuff starts spawning and it all gets crazy. We're going to have the pigman, we're going to have the silverfish, and possibly another spawner later on. We will have to be standing here for them to be active. That's the only downside with these spawners. We could change them out for powered spawners later. So I'm not too worried. And I'm not too worried about AFKing a little bit either. But yeah, so this is the first box that we're focusing on. And the good thing with this room is that I want to be able to expand it this way so that eventually it turns into like a long corridor and stuff. The side of these spawners is gonna be basalt because I really liked the look that we had upstairs. Wow, I'm changing out too many blocks that I don't need to change out, but whatever. I really like the looks that we had in the silverfish spawner, and I want to make this look similar. Am I out of basalt? Nope, I still have some basalt. Okay. So around this thing, we'll have it completely black so that you can't really see what's going on. And possibly also the floor. Yeah, let's just do the floor because this is going to be so dark in here that if we do black, it will... What bottom was this? There, single, 3x3. If we make it black, it will be completely dark and it will look really cool. I guess I'll just change this up for on my own. Okay, and then down here, a lot of people have been saying that I can use soul sand to kill silverfish. I actually didn't know that. Is that a vanilla thing? I guess it is. I didn't know, so thank you guys so much for letting me know. Down here, I'm gonna put down a vacuum chest and I'm gonna put it on this level. And this was something I found out when I was testing things. Let's just reduce the range as well and not overdo it. If I put this in the bottom or on the floor level, when using the punji sticks, that is going to be our killing weapon. We're going to place these like that. It doesn't. Some things get stuck in the sticks, but I'm going to test this out a little bit and make sure that we get something that works. But basically, these are dangerous, man. They are deadly. I'm also going to want a exit route for the item, so we may just as well dig that now. A lot of people, I wanted to talk with you guys about something. A lot of people have been asking me to do HermitPack streams. Now, for those of you who follow me and have been here for a while, you know that I'm not a great, well, some of you may say that I'm good at streaming, but I'm not a streamer. Like I don't feel like I know what I'm doing when I'm streaming. But I wanted to check with you guys. Some of the weeks are very much backlogged, so it's not always a possibility since I work full time. If I ever do YouTube full time, by the way, I will be able to stream a lot more, I'm sure. But yeah, I wanted to check, is that a general interest or is that just me getting a few tweets saying stream it? Because I know that many people that are watching YouTube aren't really necessarily liking when YouTubers start streaming too much. But yeah, let me know. Where is the swapping? There it is. I can't even shift on these. Okay, we better be quick. I should have done the walls before I placed them. They are also very, very hard to break for some reason. Check that out. I'll just do something like this. Boop. Anyway, so that's the plan here. I'm gonna fill the whole floor and make sure that we cover it, and that should kill any and all mobs eventually. This thing may be a little bit loud. We may be hearing screaming mobs down from the basement of the factory, but you know, that just adds to the whole feeling of being cruel. As far as the sign goes here, I've started to use, let's just empty some of this garbage. I've started to use the sandstone block for like a marker. I think it looks really clean. It's easy to mark things out. Holy crap, my pickaxe broke. Do I have my silk touch one with me? I do. Okay, cool. It looks really cool. You can insta-mine it if you have a proper pickaxe, which this isn't, but yeah, so I may use that for like redstone markings and stuff like that. Look at that block there now. It's stuck in the freaking punji sticks. That's not good. If so, we may have to move up the vacuum chest one layer more. Anyway, in terms of design, I think we're gonna go with these caution blocks. We may use the yellow ones here though, because we are at a different level now. We don't have to stick with the exact same style. But for now, let's just say that we go with these. They go so very well with all the black stuff going on as well. And remember, this is a dark factory. We still need a proper name for it. It's Iskal Industries, or is it Iskal Dark Factory? I have no idea. And then I'm gonna use this dark glass like so. So it's gonna look really black in there, which I'm gonna like. We're just basically gonna be able to see the spawners glowing. And I think we may use this all around or just on one side. I'll see how it looks. Then, and here's where a lot of the fun starts. In the middle section here, I want to have... Whew, this thing is so cool. I want to dig down a few blocks, maybe like that. Yeah, let's do that for now. And down here is where I want to have visible Iscalium. And this is going to color our build. This is where color is going to come into play. I'm using these lime blocks. I crafted up a bunch of different lime blocks from the flat color blocks. I'm not sure if this is what I want to use. We may have to do a slime farm and use the slime blocks, because we're never going to find enough Iscalium for me to do a big, large like pallet. This block may actually be a bit too bright to have that many of. But yeah, you get the idea. And I was considering whether or not I should make a custom Iscalium block. I may still do that. I started it upstairs, spent an hour on it between cutscenes. And then I just thought, not again, Iskal. Don't spend your entire day sitting here and making blocks in chisel and bits, because we've done that so much. So I may do that in the future. We'll see. I was also then thinking that on top here, we're going to go with the same stuff we're doing upstairs. So we'll have this all across. Let's just do a little bit more so we see what's happening. And Then let's get rid of some of this. Did I bring... Yeah, I brought this thing. Okay, did I bring my chisel and bits chisel thing? Yes. And then this. So this was the grid that we created, or the screens. And I think this is going to look really cool so that we can see the Scallium down below. Wow, that's how quick that bag filled up. Holy crap. That was a completely empty bag. Almost. But yeah, I think that looks really cool. Look at that. Look at how weird that looks though. I may, instead of using this, there is an alternative to use glass. Let's go upstairs. There is a screen from chisel, the normal chisel. Something called a screen, a glass screen. There it is, by the way, the Scallium. Whew. I have to set up a shop to buy every single Scallium on the server using, I'm thinking of using the trading station that Etho showed me. It's probably a good thing. Anyway, let's check this out. We have, okay, we have this thing here and we have this thing, which is not good, trust me. But let's try the, asymmetrical leather glass. That seems to have a blue tint though. I don't know if that's gonna fit. Let's just try some of these, I guess. And no, I don't have any more wool. Wool is one thing that we need to produce as well. I think there are wool flowers, which if there is with Torturino, we can produce wool. Yeah, this is just garbage. Ugh. They need to make the bags bigger so badly. This is the screen. I think this is a little bit too pixely for my taste. If I'm completely honest, let's just do this and get a little bit more of a feel. It's not bad. It's not terrible with a black border that can work. Let's see this thing then. Oops. Oh, that may be a little bit too big. Or a little bit too... You know what? These freaking pixels are really putting me off right now. I don't think I like that though. Let's try the leaded as well, which looks to have a blue ooh. Ugh. I don't think I like that. No, if we do this, I think that this is better. Maybe we won't have this as wide, actually. Maybe we'll have basalt running across the sides. Because when you get too much of this, it's gonna start to throw your eyes a little bit. Do you feel that? Like, it's a little bit tippy, right? Unbelievable. Stupid Torturino. This is crazy. So I put this up whilst I was building here just because I wanted to like start getting some gold. Yeah, we are getting gold. The thing that is a little bit worrying is that we ain't getting too much gold, if I'm honest. Which, you know, it's fine, but I may wanna add another pigman spawner. 64 plus 4 is what I've got. I don't know how long that's been, maybe an hour. So it's not quick by any means at the moment. But yeah, I think it will work. We need another pigman spawner probably. So this is what we're sitting with, ladies and gentlemen. I decided to use the factory block for the flooring and then use this in the in the center, and I think that looks fantastic. Got some Scallium ore down there and a creeper. Are you kidding me? No, he saw me through it. Oh, the floor of danger. Okay. I did one more of these boxes here just to demonstrate what we can do as well. So this will be the mob one. This here will do a farm one. So I've started to move the things down from upstairs. And I want to do this proper. I've been looking into the best way of feeding your farming station. And what we're going to want is something called a dimensional transceiver. This thing here. This is like a tesseract from thermal expansion if you've played around with that. However, we need this thing, an ender crystal, which is a vibrant crystal and an enderman and a soul vial. And I need 2 of these. I prepared all the other things, but that's pretty expensive. So I got 2 vibrant crystals and I got 2 soul vials, but I need some enderman. I was waiting for night. Scalda just slept though, so screw you, Scalda. Oh, and yeah, I brought this down here. Maybe we'll design this quickly before, because I'm going to head to the end to grab some endermen. I was thinking maybe either doing another pigman spawner here, or, well, I suppose we could add 2. I'm thinking maybe we should add an Enderman spawner as well, if that will work. That's not a vanilla thing, but neither is pigman, so I'd assume that it would work. Anyway, I'm thinking we just do something like this, and this is bound to be changed later, but for now, yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. And maybe over here we'll do, where's my smart wrench? Boom. I've spent a lot of time in between cutscenes, by the way. I struggled quite a bit with getting that floor right. I think it looks good now, though. You'll have to let me know. But this is the next day. Yep, it's crazy. But that's how we do. You know how we do. Had to grab 2 conduit facades. Boom, boom. Very nice. And this block over here. And that way we can get the hologram feel. Well, we need to install them from this angle, actually. I love this glass so much. It's so gorgeous. It has that little tint to it, like a blurry tint. I really like it. And then another thing that I want to do is I want to change this to... where is it? Lights. Yes, lights. Okay, and then change the color to black. I think is what I have it at the top. Yep, beautiful. Maybe we make them large as well, because then we get a little bit more space. Cool. So my plan then is that this way we'll continue. We'll probably make an auto machine room down here, going this way, and this way will be production. Anyway, let's head... Whew, that creeper's still there. Crazy. Idiot. Let's head over to the end. It's quite a bit of a distance, but believe me, with the teleportation one, it's so quick. It's so freaking quick. Oh, I love that pipe there. This should be fairly easy. Just grab our soul vials and whoop, got you, boy. Stupid idiot. I may want to try and kill a few as well, because I'm running low on ender pearls. So I made this soul binder, and now what we do is put you and you in there, and then we need to give it 6 levels. Fantastic. Wow. That's a cool animation. That's new. I haven't seen that before. Ah, that's awesome. Why did it only take 1 level? It said 6 levels. Oh yeah, it only takes 1 level. That's weird. 1 and 2 dimensional transceivers. Awesome. Okay, so I want to hook these up both to our system, and we may need an export thing actually from reinforced storage. Oh, we can make one. Fantastic. Can we do speed upgrade? Well, we probably don't need speed upgrades. So check this out. We're not going to be able to automate all of this today, but here is the basic plan of what I want to do. We need to hook this up to the power system and to this system here. So if I grab some cables and my inventory is full of mess. Oh yeah, I got 2 more Enderman head. That's good. Let's do something like this. Boom and boom. And then let's put the guy... Oh wow, but then maybe that interferes. Do I want this? Maybe actually, you know what? I think I want to be able to access this thing. Or have a look at it at least. On second thought, let's skip the whole being able to see the transmitter or transceiver. It doesn't really matter. Let's put the guy over here. Boom. Yes. Okay. And then we need to wire power to that. And this is our power line. So let's do something like that. Boom. Very, very weird looking. Now, let's have a look. What I want is for this to be able to send power and items. And that's what this can do wirelessly. Wirelessly. If I were to do something like this, just as a test, we're gonna create... Yeah, we have some iron holes. Let's use them. So if I put an iron hole in here, interface export, that's gonna go in there. Good. And then I put that here. I wonder if this will push out to this. If I configure you to be importing, pull. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. And then I also wanted to receive. Anything that we receive should be shoved into the system. So let's do that. Push and pull on that side. Yes, there we go. That was not audio desync. That was me being weird with how I talked. Okay, so let's just try the item thing. If I hook this guy up anywhere on a power line, like there, We need to also set the channels. How do we set? Okay, here we go. So let's name this Iskal. Yeah, just Iskal for now. And I want to make it private and I want to add the channel. Okay. And then go into this. Go in here. Iskal, private, add channel. That should be the same channel now, hopefully. In the... okay, it's going to send and receive. And this guy will do the same. Send and receive on that channel. Okay, so now, will I be getting... I'm not getting any holes. Yeah, I'm not sure if I understand this, but let's try and send some item. Something that we only have one of. Ender air bottle. Sure, why not? Ender air bottle. So what I want happening is that this Ender air bottle ends up in our system. Oh, what's happening here? Wheat. Wait, send. Ender air. Yes, it works. Why did I get wheat in this thing? What? Hold on. I only want you to receive hosts. How do I configure that? Oh, there's a filter here. Okay, receive filter. Yes, we only want to receive hosts. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so now if I put a hoe into this thing, that will send it over here. Yeah, baby. Okay, fantastic. And this guy should only be sending... Oh, no, wrong button. It should only be sending holes. Yes, okay, now this is receiving. Now the question is, will this thing here, will the interface push? Oh, this is supposed to pull it though, so... That's not working then. Oh, I see. We have to create another channel for power. So this guy is going to be sending power. This is the first guy because he's got the power. So he's going to be transmitting his power. There, or actually, no, this is fluid. Sorry. Delete you and here. Okay, so on the power thing, this guy should be sending power, right? He'll be sending power. Cool, because he's connected to that. And this guy will go in here and he will not be sending power. Let's remove that. But he will be receiving power and he will be sending and receiving items. Okay? And this thing here will be sending and receiving items as well. Did that do it? Why am I not getting any holes here though? I should be... Anything I put in here should go back into the system because it's connected to the interface. But I should also be receiving holes, I would think, because this guy is exporting. Let's just try and set up an export bus instead, just because I don't understand why this is not sending. So if I do blue side there, and then I put my exporter there, and put iron hole in there, then this guy should be receiving iron holes. Yes! Beautiful! Okay, we'll have to do that. In Applied Logistics, you could do it with interface, but maybe they didn't include that in this clone. Okay, so now my plan is we can use this to both power and send holes and receive everything that the other thing is harvesting. So let's head down to the other thing that the farming station is harvesting. And that way we can get a lot more smooth of a look here. Now, this is actually, I should say... Oh, crap, I broke it. I should say, I went over to Scalda's base and he had this set up in this way. And I basically took the inspiration from him because it's very clever. Okay. On the top here, we're going to do push and pull, right? And then we're going to say, yeah, he's getting power. Fantastic. Here we're going to say push. No, sorry. Push and pull. So he got the hoe. Okay. Okay, I think it's working. Do I have a torcherino? The only other thing we need for this system to be completely automated now is the crafting of iron hoes. We could also use stone hoes, so we probably will use stone hoes. But let's try this. 9 by 9. That's perfect for this cube as well. See, it's called smart. It's called clever now. And you should be always active. Okay. Getting excited. Let's check our system. Are we getting tons of redstone coming in? Hello? Redstone? Freaking redstone. Come on now, boy. Yes, it's ticking in. It's ticking in. Okay. Okay, cool. I want to plant some other things in that same farm. Cactus is one of them because cactus will make lime blocks, which we need for this stuff. The creeper is gone, which is very good. This interface is quickly backlogging, so I'm going to install some speed upgrades there and there and there. And look at the speed of which it's importing now. Still slow though. That's a crazy production speed that we have. It can't even keep up with importing the cacti at the moment. That's worrying. Let's see if once we clear the backlog here, if it's gonna keep up. Is it ever gonna grab the cacti? This is ridiculous. We've made a system that's too quick. I'm gonna use another interface here and give this another export and see if that will solve the issue, because we're actually, oh man, we're producing so much of things. This is bad. This is so bad. I may have to shut that off actually until we have a proper deep storage system here. This is gonna fill up the system. Oh no. There we go though. With 4 speed upgrades and 2 interfaces, we are clearing the transceiver. Good. Alright, so another thing that I want to do today before I end the episode is fixing a system or fixing a way up there. And I'm going to use these travel anchors from Ender.io. I think these work like the elevators from OpenBlocks did. Let's see. If I would like to paint these. I'm pretty sure I can. Let's grab you. Crap. Well, that failed. There we go. Okay, anyway. Let's see if we can paint these. I'm pretty sure if I put... that's a vacuum chest. Where are my... Hello? Where did my traveling anchors go? Oh, they're there. If I put you in there and you in there... Or the other way around, possibly. Yeah, there we go. Yes, baby. Okay, cool. So I can put one of these guys here. And either I can teleport to them using the Staff of Travels, which I don't want to do if I don't have to. But if I put the other one directly above this, which is like here, I guess. Is that? No, that's the wrong place. It's here. No, it is here. Okay, cool. So if I put the other one here, let's just put it down without painting it for now and see if this works. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so if I go here, look up, or just jump. Okay, and go here and shift. Yes. That's very loud, by the way. Very loud. Let's paint the other one as well then. And if you use the Staff of Travels, you can grab that position from anywhere, I believe. Travel, let's just try that out. I have one of these that I found. And where can I charge this quickly? I actually don't have a charging station, so I think I'm just going to put like a capacitor here and then you in there. Maybe we'll do this wirelessly in the future. Oops, it's sending power. Input. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's just try this out. If I hold this, yeah, you see how they are selected? So I could just do that. Let's see how far away. Okay, we are approaching it now. Let's see how close we have to get. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. But I'm mainly going to use it just to be able to get up here without having to ender pearl up. Could be a good thing. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued support. Make sure to hit the like button if you did enjoy the video. It is important to me because I like seeing like hits. And more importantly is that you write some nice comments. Next time we'll probably fix deep storage. I have a plan for this wall here. It looks disgusting at the moment. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Scalda got a plan for you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening and I'll see you in the next episode.